What is Agentic AI? Remember Jarvis, Iron Man's sassy and beloved AI butler that didn't just answer questions but also planned missions, used tools, and even gave feedback? That's the spirit of Agentic AI. Unlike traditional AI that simply reacts, Agentic AI can take initiative, learn over time, and act more like a proactive teammate than a passive tool. Agentic AI is a type of artificial intelligence that doesn't just respond when asked something, but can also take initiative, plan, and act on its own to achieve goals. It is like moving from a calculator that waits for you to type numbers to a smart assistant that can understand what you need, find the right tools, and get the work done proactively. So let's deep dive into the world of Agentic AI and how far are we really to having our own Jarvis. Welcome to 404 Explained, where we simplify the complex tech of tomorrow that others leave unexplained. Think of Agentic AI as your very own Jarvis, but instead of helping Iron Man, imagine it helping you. Whether you're preparing for a big presentation, planning a startup pitch, or managing a wedding guest list, because we all know that's tougher than fighting Thanos. This AI doesn't just sit idle and wait, it thinks, plans, and acts like a trusted partner. The word agentic comes from agency, the power to take initiative and make decisions. And that's exactly what sets Agentic AI apart. While older AI systems were like Siri or Google, great at answering questions but only when asked, Agentic AI takes things a step further. More like a proactive teammate who says, "Don't worry, I've broken your big problem into steps, shortlisted the best options, and even set reminders so you don't miss a beat." So what makes it tick? Let's break down its superpowers. Agentic AI works much like J.A.R.V.I.S, blending 4 powers into one seamless flow. It begins with memory, just as J.A.R.V.I.S remembers Tony's preferences from his favorite suits to his morning coffee. Agentic AI holds on to context, recalling details like a friend who never forgets your love for masala chai. Next comes planning. J.A.R.V.I.S doesn't just wait for orders, it breaks big missions into smaller steps. Whether preparing a new suit or plotting Tony's escape route, Agentic AI does the same, turning ambitious goals into actionable tasks. Then there is reasoning, the ability to weigh options and recommend the smartest move. Much like J.A.R.V.I.S deciding whether to dodge missiles or counterattack, Agentic AI chooses the optimal path, whether it's cracking a business challenge or navigating city traffic. And finally, reflection. J.A.R.V.I.S constantly learns from every mission, adjusting strategies just like a cricket coach studying yesterday's match to win tomorrow's game. Agentic AI too refines itself through experience. The story of Agentic AI starts way back in the 1950s. Imagine early computers acting like strict librarians, following only if-then rules and refusing to do anything outside the script. Useful but not exactly exciting. By the 2000s, things got livelier. With machine learning, AI began learning from experience, kind of like a toddler who touches a hot stove once and never again. Robots and programs started making their own small decisions. The 2010s brought a superpower, deep learning, speech, and even beat world champions in games like Go. It was the era where machines stopped being book smart and started becoming street smart. Then came the 2020s and everything changed with large language models. Fun fact, the same tech behind ChatGPT didn't just teach AI to answer questions, it taught it to plan steps, use tools, and actually get things done. In 2023, AutoGPT showed what this could look like. Sometimes it got carried away and famously tried ordering 1,000 virtual pizzas. Today, Agentic AI is moving fast. These systems can plan, remember, and even work in teams. The big challenge now isn't can they do it, it's can they do it reliably, safely, and without going rouge. From rigid rule followers to goal-driven doers, AI has come a long way, and the story is only just beginning. If J.A.R.V.I.S were real, what would be inside him? Not arc reactors and stark tech, but something equally powerful, a mix of models, memory, tools, and planning that makes Agentic AI. Well, Agentic. Let's open the hood and see what gives these systems their superpowers through the lens of a game India knows best, cricket. Large language models. The brain LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini are the thinking core of Agentic AI. They're like the star batsmen in the team. They have got incredible skills like understanding language, answering questions, and even reasoning through problems. But here's the catch. Just like it requires a whole team to win a match on their own, they're just brilliant conversationalists. Actually do things like remembering context, planning steps, or using external tools. They need extra systems layered on top. That's what transforms them from just chatbots into true agents. Memory systems, the scorebook. Just like no cricket team can win without knowing the score, AI needs memory to keep track of information. Here's how it works. Short-term memory. Think of this as remembering the current over scoreboard, helping AI keep track of what just said or done in the current conversation. Long-term memory. This is like the team's playbook where important strategies and lessons are stored. Instead of simple words, AI saves information as unique number patterns, digital fingerprints, stored in special vector database. This allows AI to quickly recall past conversations or facts, making the interaction feel personal and tailored, as if the AI remembers you like a teammate would. Planning and reasoning engines. The captain. Every winning cricket team needs a sharp captain to strategize and make decisions. AI reasoning frameworks play this role. React. Reason plus act, breaking a difficult target into smaller achievable targets like required run rate per over. Tree of thoughts, weighing different strategies similar to captain choosing between aggressive or defensive play. Chain of thought prompting, explaining decisions step by step, like a captain sharing the game plan. Without this captain, AI would just react aimlessly. With it, AI plans, strategizes, and makes smart decisions. Tool use, making AI actionable. A cricket team wins not just with batting or captaincy, but with all-rounders who can do it all. That's what tools are for Agentic AI, turning talk into action. APIs, like signaling teammates for specific plays or data updates. Fetching flight statuses, stock prices, cricket scores. Code execution, running quick calculations or simulations on the spot, akin to crunching numbers between overs. Web browsing, fetching live updates such as weather or news, like fielders adjusting to current pitch conditions. Databases, accessing stored records like team and player stats instantly. This combination turns AI from a chatterbox into an action-ready teammate. Feedback loops, the coach. Just like a team grows under a good coach, Agentic AI improves through feedback loops. It reflects on performance, learns from mistakes, and strengthens what works well. With every cycle of trying, checking, and adjusting, AI becomes smarter, more reliable, rather than repeating the same errors. Put all these players together, the batsman, the scoreboard, the captain, the all-rounders, and the coach, and you get more than just a chatbot. You get an Agentic AI team ready to strategize, act, and win. Fun fact. Usually AI only remembers the current chat. Once closed, it's forgotten. But with memory, AI can carry detail across conversations. For example, it might recall you're preparing for exam or cricket updates. This early memory hints at future Agentic AI, the true long-term learning, growing wiser with experience. Just like we move from standing in long bank queues to instant UPI transfer, our relationship with AI is making a similar leap, from command and control to smooth, human-like collaboration. The road ahead. We have seen how Agentic AI is changing how we think, work, and solve problems. From everyday tasks to big business decisions, AI is stepping up as more than a tool. It's becoming a true partner. But here's the key. This technology is still evolving. The AI we see today is like a student in its early years, learning, adapting, and preparing for big challenges ahead. And just like with people, the real difference comes from the knowledge and skills we build around it. That's where opportunities open up. In fields like data science, Agentic AI is transforming how we analyze, predict, and innovate. In banking and investment, it's reshaping risk management, customer experience, and smarter financial decisions. Those who learn these skills today won't just keep pace with AI, they'll lead in the change. At NIIT, our course in data science, machine learning, and AI are designed to equip you with exactly these future-ready skills. Because the story of Agentic AI isn't just about technology, it's about people like you turning knowledge into impact. The journey has just begun, and with NIIT by your side, you will be ready to shape what comes next. Link in description. And don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more episodes of 404 Explained, where we decode future tech in a way that just makes sense.